Matthias says go, then we go, and we go through the procedure and do the timings right. This is gonna look fucking cool. Check this out. What did I tell you? That looked amazing! And in the top right-hand corner, playing for HTT, it's MatSu. And in the bottom left-hand side, playing as the Terran pieces, it's Sentier's Kosit. Interesting note, by the way. We found a way of putting your team logo in the corner here, which is just cool. So if you want that to happen to you, players and teams, then send a copy of your picture to Abatha, and he will send it to me. We're seeing a low ground wall off, which is, again, I think it's brave, because Baneling Bust versus Terran is a thing that happens. Also, there are two cats in my house. One of them could be the king, but the other one cannot. Oh wait, no, neither of them can be kings. Both the princes, because I'm the king in my house. In any case, double barracks opening. Interesting. Kosit going for a non-traditional start. Whereas it looks like we're seeing a hatch gas pool out of MatSu. Which is fine. We know how it do. Hatch gas pool, there it is. So, we're not seeing any gas. We're seeing a third rack, so this is just a bunch of Marines go kill him. I mean, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. The thing is, if MatSu sees this with the Overlord that he's sending over, he's going to be ready, and he's going to have a bunch of Banelings waiting for this to happen. Fails in the chat say, haha. Oh, Abatha in the chat saying ESL level graphics with ESL level caster and not so ESL level layers. You know what? I don't even care. These people can be ESL. It's fine. MatSu 2.0 says Veils. Let's put some... Right, 4 Marines going out. Veils knows the build, apparently. The thing is, there are going to be some Zerglings out. 5 Marines versus 4 Zerglings and a Queen. I mean, as long as the Zerglings come back... Oh, this could be unpleasant. Oh no, the Marines got caught early! They did not mean to be caught so fast. More Zerglings coming out. The Queens are going to be ready. I mean, they're going to do damage, but are they going to do enough damage? I don't know. At this point, it's press the Zergling button until it squeaks. I don't think there's a critical mass of Marines here. Yep, the Baneling Nest is up. We have actually got gas now on the Terran side, so... Oh, wait. Abatha betting the wrong player, and it's too late to change your mind. No. On top of the game with these bets. Ha! Lol. I appreciate the compliment, my dude. Although, you know who else is on top of things? It turns out these Zerglings are on top of these Marines. And ripping them into tiny little shreds. The thing is, this is with Zergling speed now. So that wall is going to be very, very important, and he needs to make sure that it is, say it with me, up. Oh my god. Who do we see betting on? And obviously he can't just go through there. That would be crazy. If only he had some way of breaking through the supply depots. If only there was some technology that could be used for that. Oh my goodness. The thing is, like, if the Banelings kill half of these Marines by splashing... Oh no! Oh no, that's a thin wall now. That's a thin wall now. Move away from the wall! Oh my god! Yeah, that's game over right there. Kosit went for an unusual strat. Let's Let's get into main map number 2 then and see whether MatSu can do the same thing again. In the top left-hand side, it's HCT's MatSu. Let's go. And in the bottom right-hand corner, playing for Sentir, it is the mighty and powerful, unusual strategy person, Kosit. And I didn't put his team name in. Sorry about that, Kosit. I'll do it better next time. You need to win this game so we can do another one so I can put your thing in. Interestingly enough, we're seeing the same low ground build again, and I'm not convinced that it was a good idea this time because it didn't really work last time. But hey, I don't know. But we could end up seeing a double barracks. The thing is, Vale's saying he needs 8 if he snipes them. The thing is, if the Terran was sniping them, that would have made it... Yeah, he would have held that, I think. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to do so, and this is a really difficult thing. Right, so right now, this is a weak wall, because there's no easy way of blocking this off. Like, you have to put another supply depot here, and then there's all this surface area, and oh, it's not very nice. But, and that's usually why you see the first wall off here. I would actually have preferred to see all 3 barracks down here, because you can move them and build supply depots in their place later if you need to. We're Kosit going for this build again, and maybe it'll work this time. Maybe it'll happen. The thing is, it might provoke a very similar response as what we saw last time. I don't know. We're seeing a reasonably timed pool. I'm not convinced that this is going to work. I thought it was T-Rex Reaper into CC, says Vales. I mean, that is a valid choice. That is a valid thing to want. But no, we're just seeing Marines and Marines and Marines and Marines. And the thing is, up until the point where he sees them, MatSu can just drone up. Like, he doesn't need to fix anything at this point. There's 3 Marines, there's 4 Marines going out. I don't know, they're gonna, I mean, they'll get an Overlord. They'll get this Overlord, and they'll kill it, assuming that they're on attack move and not move commanding. Oh no. Okay, now they're the Overlord. But this delays the push. And he gets it. That's actually a real problem for MatSu. Because what that means is he's stuck with these 4 Zerglings. And the 4 Zerglings are going to reinforce them until the Overlords finish. But Mama's up front. The thing is, he's microing his heart out, but I don't think it's doing anything. And this is the problem with this build. Like, he could legitimately kill the 3rd. The 3rd could be dead. Easily, but he doesn't know it's there. Also, by the way, check it out, logo on the map. And there's a lot of Marines, but the thing is now MatSu's seen what's happening. MatSu is just going to move into countering this build by default, and our Terran player's just gone home. And to be fair, he is preparing correctly as a response to what he's just seen. To what he's just done, rather. He's making a bunch more Marines, and that's fine. But he's also making a bunch of bunkers right at home because he knows his opponent's just going to come and try and murder him in the face. And this time, if he tries exactly the same thing with exactly the same number of banelings, it will fail. Because he won't be hitting these... I don't think he can hit the bunkers with the banelings. And the Marines have longer range inside the bunker, so they will actually kill more stuff. Yeah, you're not banelinging that one. Which is fine. I mean, at this point, our Zerg player can just go home and press the macro button until it breaks. Because right now, Terran is not moving out. He doesn't have... Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, I stand corrected on the... He's not going to do this front. He's actually going to do this. Yeah, it looks like a full-on main bust. And Vales, it looks like he took your advice to heart and is going with a few more banelings this time. There's like 12 now? 10, 12? He's making 2 more, so that'll be 12. That should be enough to break through that and the bunkers. Oh no! Oh no! Oh God, why? Sweet merciful Zeus, why? Oh God. Yeah, I know, the Marines see what's happening and they run back. Get in the bunkers, boys! Get in the bunkers, quickly! Quickly, guys! Get in the bunkers, put the wall up! Assemble everywhere! Shoot everything at everyone! Oh my God, no, why? But the thing is, this time there's a lot more Marines left and there's a lot fewer Zerglings left. And the wall can be rebuilt incredibly quickly if he does it. Yeah, with a bunker. Put a bunker in the wall. The hell with it. Like, at this point, just keep alive. Keep alive. I mean, okay, it's a problem because this means that our Terran player is now firmly on the defensive. But he traded, I think, pretty well in that one. Oh, what's the... No, what is the command for units lost? There we go. Oh, yeah, no, that was pretty good. That is what we call an efficient trade. That is good. In any case. 30 Zerglings for 6 Marines and a bunker and 2 supply depots. I'll take that, I'll take that. And that's not counting the how many banelings there were? Lol, GG timing, says Vales. You're not wrong, that was very nearly a GG timing, but if he'd gone 5 seconds earlier, I think the Terran would have lost because his Marines would have been outside the walls. The thing is, right now, MatSu's okay with this. Like, MatSu's on 3 base, there's nothing stopping him going to 4. He's up by 13 workers, which means he is actually ahead on workers. The way you have to factor it is a mule is worth, I don't know, 3.5 workers. So this number 35 is actually closer to 42, but right now, 42 is still not as much as 51. So right now, the economy is looking pretty shiny for MatSu. Like, MatSu is doing pretty well on this. This bunker, this tank and the bunker combo is sexy as hell. The thing is, all MatSu really needs to do is put a Zergling here, and as soon as one of these barracks lifts up, you know you're... Or if the bunker decides to die, like, it just takes itself down, you know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, you're good. But yeah, no, right now, MatSu's going up to 56 workers, he's getting his upgrades up, he's getting his spore crawlers down in case of enemy air units, but the thing is, there aren't any. Oh, he's sacrificing the bunker. He's moving out, but the Zerglings will give plenty of warning. Hopefully. Thing is, MatSu's army isn't very big by comparison. Thank you for that. So right now, we're seeing MatSu panicking somewhat because he can't build units fast enough. He's made he's making some banelings, so in theory he might be able to hold this if he can get some good baneling hits off. Okay, not supply blocked, but it's close. More banelings being made. Baneling speed not quite finished yet, so these banelings are not going to be nearly as effective as they need to be. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tough. He knows where the Terran army is. Might be worth just sacking that base. And once baneling speed finishes, then you go in. Or now. That's a dismantling. Goodness me. The Terran is going to lose his entire army here, but he's going to lose it with enough slack. I mean, if the Zerglings can get it in there, maybe he can get away with the tank. Yeah, he can get away with the tank. The thing is, that was a beautiful attack, but it didn't break the Zerg in any meaningful way. He didn't even take this base out, which would have been at least some compensation. If we look at the units lost tab now, it's a lot more even than it was. It's still favoring our Terran player a lot, and the fact that he's carrying on the pressure is great. But I don't think he's got the units to do this. I don't think he's... I mean, he's going to go and try and kill some workers off. Oh, the spore crawler! Okay, the Marines are going to die here. That's a lot of queens. That is a lot of queens. Vales in the chat saying constant army for MatSu or GG. Turns out he had just enough constant army. He held the Terran off, and it was close. It was damn close. Unfortunately, Kosit didn't even get the compensation of killing that base off, which is why it's still alive. And oh no. Okay, these Marines need healing more than they need to attack right now. If he goes in with these, the Marines will just melt. Marine split training. Marine split training. Let's go. How good is your Marine split training? Yeah, now the Marine split training is not good enough compared to just getting the hell out of there alive. I mean, that's just good. Lol tank. Wish I could tell what people were talking about when they were talking. Yeah, that one tank was just like, oh, why? Thing is, 11. What? What is this mutilous harass transition weirdness? Stimming into the Banelings. Oh, God, why? I think this is actually pretty good for... Oh, he's attacking the reinforcement line for some reason. And the tank's getting taken out by queens. Because that's what happened. Thing is, there's 11 mutas on the field. 11! 11 mutas. What is this crazy? Thing is, the mutas will go in and they'll kill everything. Oh no, that is the saddest thing. The saddest mule. Thing is, he's actually almost got enough mutas to be able to fight these marines. Why are you fighting them like that though? There's too many, goddamn. Ah! The Mutalisks are a harassment unit, not a core unit of your army. I mean, they'll kill a tank really nicely though, so that's good. This is why you don't use Mutalisks as frontline fighters. What are you doing, MatSu? Why? Although the Banelings underneath them are keeping the Marines away. Yeah, that's a lethal force right there. Especially with the Baneling flood, the Zergling flood running across the map. Kosit gives it up and MatSu takes game number 2. GG, well played, both.